you were playing. Is there an opening game that really stands out in your mind?
Back in '95, I think it was, when we started the season with back-to-back wins, and the team was feeling good. Then we promptly lost 21 straight.
So the Nets starting five. Irving is out there with Simmons. Then it's O'Neal, and it's Durant, and it's Claxton in at the 5 down low. Now here's Williams after Ben Simmons missed. And Williams is right there.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Jump ball.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. O'Neal kicks to Irving. Sinks the three-pointer.
Kyrie Irving makes things look easy from range. This guy's so efficient beyond the arc.
Pass to DeRozan. And here is Williams, guarded by O'Neal. Williams passes to Caruso. 5 on the clock. Over Irving. Caruso, no good. The Nets on offense. Last time they met was in Brooklyn.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
They were forced into tons of sloppy play, and I think they'll be looking to be more composed tonight.
Stolen by Levine. Passes to DeRozan. And at the top of the key, Williams. They get a hand on it. O'Neal inside. He's against Williams. Here's Irving. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
When Kyrie Irving is engaged, guys, this guy is almost unstoppable. The handle, the finishing ability, the absolute fearlessness when the game hangs in the balance.
The Nets shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
He's off on the first.
And after all the drama and wanting out, Kyrie Irving remains a Net. Feels like a bit of a farewell tour, but winning can heal all, and you never know what the future may hold, especially with Kyrie.
And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. And Kevin Durant has talked about the Big 15 for the Nets, but Doris depth has been a concern.
Yes, but give Kevin Durant credit because he understands that he cannot win a championship by himself. An organization has got to manage payroll with big contracts and then find bargain role players. It's going to be a key to achieving their goals. This guy, a strong rebounder who uses his frame well. Vucevic has a knack for being in the right spot.
Levine against Simmons. Nice D from Levine. Vucevic up top. Oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
What you love about Vucevic, the consistency, solid shooting percentages, and he's averaged double-digit rebounds for the last 5 years.
Vucevic at the line for 2.
One is off. You know, Greg, adding to that for Vucevic, the last 2 seasons, he's been excellent in the playoffs.
Great point, Kevin. His numbers were up over what he did in the regular season. He hits clutch shots, gives them a physical presence, and he is just a rock in the middle.
And the second free throw, good.
Well, Nikola Vucevic is a capable back-to-the-basket scorer, and he plays with tremendous confidence, guys.
Irving kicks to O'Neal. That one drops for
O'Neal setting the tone with an aggressive move to to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow. And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Bulls have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
And that one falls for Williams. Most losing teams, Greg, are looking to rebuild, look to the future, but not in Chicago.
Yeah, their idea to turn it around was to get all-stars. Trading for Vooch in 21 during a losing season, then signing DeMar as a free agent. That's a refreshing approach.
Well, you think about a team that was as heavily laden with talent as the Brooklyn Nets were when they had Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, and James Harden. But obviously injuries played a part. The big trade happens. A lot of bumps in the road for a roster that looked built to contend.
Caruso finds Levine. KD against DeRozan. On the shot clock. And it's Vucevic missing. Despite the Nets' shifting lineup scores, they're still fairly dominant.
Well, that's a credit to their organization. You have to be able to push aside the drama, shut out the noise, and when the ball is tipped, just focus on the game right in front of you.
O'Neal. And it's good assisting on the play with Simmons. O'Neal's got his second bucket of the night.
Playing in the two-man game, Ben Simmons has the vision to put it on time and on target.
In transition, here come the Nets. The shot goes in, first of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Pass to DeRozan. To the paint. Here's Caruso. The Bulls with another miss.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Irving passes to O'Neal. The kick out to Irving. From the high post. Again, the Nets for 2.
And the story here, Kevin, early on, is how well they've shot the basketball.
Back to Caruso. Here's Williams. Out to DeRozan. And Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's already this guy's second foul now. He's either going to have to sit or play a bit more conservatively.
So it's Chicago now. 6-point game. Here's Caruso. Here's Vucevic. Stuffed.
Yeah, really like the defensive focus and intensity at the start.
Outside for Simmons. Right wing. O'Neal passes to KD. And the Nets, another 3.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
So timeout called here, the first for Chicago.
And what makes Chicago tricky to defend, Kevin, they just have such a balanced attack. They can score in the paint from mid-range or hurt you from deep.
Simmons against Levine. Williams kicks to Levine. They grab their own miss, and the shot goes down. Vucevic has got 5 now.
You have to admire the confidence of Nikola Vucevic. This close, he's focused on putting 2 on the board.
Nets passing it around. O'Neal passes to KD. Again, the Nets for 2. You know, as the Bulls have become a more veteran team, Greg, it feels like they've settled into what they do well.
And you need a strong identity to be successful in this league. Chicago is building towards that. but it does take time.
Now here's Durant. 23 points his last outing. And yes, it's good.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Caruso kicks to Levine. Vucevic the pass to DeRozan. Here's Caruso. Knocks down the three ball.
Boy, what a thing of beauty by DeMar DeRozan. His eyes are up. He locates his teammate. Just so pretty.
And the Nets decide to take their first timeout here.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups and matchups or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break. Mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new grouping. Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Green comes in for Patrick Williams. Kobe White, he's checked in for Levine. And it's Dosunmu in for Alex Caruso.
That's Green.
A big group substitution in for Brooklyn. Watanabe's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. TJ Warren comes in for Royce O'Neal. Joe Harris is checked in for Kevin Durant. And Curry subbed in for Simmons. And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says, we're not giving up this lead.
Now here's DeRozan. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Boy, officials say play on, even though there's contact. DeRozan, I guess they don't think he needs any help.
Here's Irving, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to go on Dosunmu.
Second team foul.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Brooklyn?
Man, how about the mid-range jumper from these guys? It's on tonight, a huge part of their offense so far.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
And Kyrie Irving, a Picasso with the ball in his hands. And like a lot of genius-level creators, he marches to the beat of his own drum.
Now here's Green. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Cleveland. Bucket is good.
And what body control. Even when White gets marked up, he sticks with his shot.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to catch up with the Nets head coach. Now, they lost the first game against this team, but the coach said he's not worried. Thinks they just have to rely on their offense a little more. He told me, look, the first time didn't go the way we would like, but I still think we can score against these guys. We have to keep the ball moving, and we have to finish strong. They're trying to even up the season series at 1, Kevin. We'll see how they do. Back to you.
Thanks, D.A. Sounds like they're going to do what they can to get this offense rolling.
Yeah, they'd like to get out to a fast start, establish a little bit of rhythm and pace right up front.
Yeah, I think if they can come out and dictate the tempo, that's to their advantage.
Here's DeRozan following the three-pointer by Brooklyn. 5 to shoot. To the middle. Here's Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
It's just too easy for Andre Drummond. Gets the inside position and leaves no doubt.
Outside Curry. Now, here is Irving. He really played well in that last game against Charlotte.
2 minutes remaining.
And the Nets, another 3.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's White. And DeRozan kicks to White. Fires top of the key. Another one falls for Chicago.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn.
Please welcome to the court, your Chicago Lovable.
And Brooklyn making a change.
A big
Sumner's checked in.
for your Chicago Lovable.
Here's Curry, and it's sent back by Drummond.
Well, they're are certain guys you probably don't want to challenge. Andre Drummond sends it back.
Bulls trail by 8. Outside, White. Ball's knocked loose. DeRozan scanning the floor. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
1:04 left in the first quarter of the game. Knocked loose. Now here's Dosunmu, guarded by Curry. Green passes to Drummond. Drummond is doubled. Fires for 3. And it's White missing. Brooklyn leading by 8. Outside Curry. Seconds left in the first quarter.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Now here's DeRozan. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Cleveland.
And he was aggressive in how he played on the defensive side of the floor, notching 3 steals on the game.
They kick it out to Green. Second shot opportunity. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Right back after this break.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Bulls
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
I know it's early, but all those 3-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
So with Irving on the bench, this is the group that Jock Vaughn has right now. They've got O'Neal, who's out there with Durant, and it's Sumner in at the 2. Clock at 4. High post try. No good from Dragic.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
And to watch NBA offense when the ball is hopping, I think you'd agree, it is beautiful. The precision, the grace, the timing. How much of that, Doris, is just making the simple pass?
I think the best basketball is played when players think, what is the next right play? And so often, Kevin, that is simply moving the basketball. On the catch, you're in triple threat position. But as soon as you don't have anything, move it to the next guy. So I couldn't agree more.
That's good from O'Neal. O'Neal hits them both.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Back to DeRozan. From down in the low post, it goes. DeRozan's got 6 points.
This is just excellent concentration. DeMar DeRozan refusing to let the defense dissuade him.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And a bucket like that one might be just what they need to cut into this lead.
Now here's Simmons. Here's Sumner. All 3 off the mark. And it's Dragic bringing up the ball for the Bulls. Trailing here by 8. They can look forward to the Cavaliers after this game in a matchup against Cleveland. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. You know, Greg, some guys are late bloomers, but DeRozan, he was just the opposite.
Yeah, reports are he had handles at age 3. First dunk came in the 6th grade. 5-star high school prospect, and in a strange way, he's still an underrated superstar.
The free throw dropped for DeRozan.
Don't you have the sense that DeMar DeRozan feels like he can go toe-to-toe against anyone at the offensive end? He's like, bring your best defender, I'm up to the challenge.
Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Goran Dragic. And a change for the Nets. Irving's checked in for Edmund Sumner. Brooklyn leading by 6. It's tipped. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Levine. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
What a fantastic finish by Zach LaVine. Contact, yeah, I can finish through that.
Here's the pass to Claxton. The kick out to Irving. No good on the triple. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Here's DeRozan. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Kevin Durant.
Wow, that's really good work inside from DeMar DeRozan. You know, he knows how to get position where a defender is almost forced to foul.
At the line for 2.
And he's good on the second. Nets leading by 3. KD on the wing. Back to Irving. That one's off. Still out of sync. And Chicago shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Pass to Levine. Back to DeRozan. Good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
From 11 feet away, and the jumper is on the mark. Durant's got 11.
Timeout.
We talk so often about 3-point and restricted area shots, but the best players can score from the mid-range. Count Kevin Durant amongst them.
Timeout call, the Bulls.
Kevin, what's so impressive to me about Levine? It's the all-around play. He affects the game across the board.
Bulls trail by 3. Outside DeRozan. Passes it to Caruso. No good. That would have tied it. And Levine's efficient as well.
And good shooting numbers, no doubt. Last year, he cut back on the turnovers. And boy, he's still young. There's still tons of upside to be had.
Simmons on the wing.
Well, Vucevic showing a willingness to work on the defensive end. That's nice.
Whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Kyrie Irving.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Yeah, he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
First free throw is good.
Zach LaVine entered the league as an elite athlete and with instincts to score the basketball. But what you love is this guy wants to contribute to winning, and you see that by his willingness to compete on the defensive end.
And so LaVine nails both of them. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to O'Neal to the inside. Claxton. He can't get it to go. Great D that time for Vucevic. Caruso against Irving. And that one's good. Caruso's got 5 now.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Kyrie Irving so good at keeping defenders off balance. Earns a trip to the free throw line there. Nicely done.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Chicago.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooters.
Another thing they're doing right out of the gates tonight, applying a ton of defensive pressure.
And so Irving nails both of them. Last outing for the Nets. They won that game against Charlotte. Levine looking around and stolen by Kyrie Irving. Dishes it to Simmons. Caruso grabs the miss. Here's Chicago. They're on a 13-4 run right now. And it's Vucevic missing.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now here's Simmons. The kick out to Irving. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his third assist on the night.
You just want Kyrie Irving to keep his foot on the gas pedal. He's cooking offensively. Keep it going.
Chicago calls timeout.
And Simmons is an asset in so many ways. Maybe most of all, his defense.
Well, unequivocally, Greg, this guy can guard 1 through 4. And I'm going to say because of the length and the strength he has, in a pinch, he could also guard most 5s. He's terrific on the defensive glass, and he can put a ton of pressure on you in his transition game. Like, this guy is a special talent.
Osumu, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. Outside, Levine. On the pass to Osumu. Hands it from downtown.
Well, because he's such a good scorer, passing windows open up for Zach LaVine.
Caruso against Irving. With the drive. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Irving's got 7 now in this quarter.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Caruso finds Levine. Here's Osumu. The teardrop falls in. Osumu's got 5 now.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the float.
Irving against Williams. Here's O'Neal. The layup off target. And so Caruso will bring up the ball for the Chicago Bulls. They trail by 1. Pass to Levine. 3-pointer. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Irving surveying the floor. Ball stolen. Here's Osumu. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. Brooklyn's gone to 3-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. No good from Simmons.
I'll tell you, he has looked just a step slow all game, but his teammates, boy, have they come through.
Williams dishes to Levine. Wow, through the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
4th team foul.
This is his second trip to the line in this
for the
one.
Bulls, Zach LaVine.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
Seth Curry, he's checked in for O'Neal. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. And he nails the 3rd. Irving with the ball. He's got 14. Curry on the wing. Not going to go that time. Great D that time for Vucevic.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebound five-point advantage is starting to add up.
And Zach Levine gets the whistle that time.
Personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
Here's Curry. 8 points his last outing. A second chance effort, and that's 2 points on the layup. Curry's got it all tied up now for the Nets.
Well, okay, Seth Curry getting active on the glass. When this guy hustles, boy, he's keeping plays alive.
Right side, Williams. Back to Caruso. Just 5 on the clock. Over Irving. Brooklyn with the rebound. They host the Spurs after this one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Curry's shot is off.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Dosunmu. And the Bulls with another miss. Last outing for the Nets. They won that game against the Hornets in Charlotte. Durant kicks to Simmons. Pass to Curry. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
I love the aggressiveness of Seth Curry right there. Despite that frame, guys, he is not afraid of getting fouled.
For Brooklyn, they have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far. And he knocks down the first one.
Well, I think it's fair to say that Seth Curry has found his footing in this league. He gains more and more confidence every year.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Andre Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Green comes in for Williams. Kobe White, he's checked in for Dosunmu. And it's Dragic in for Alex Caruso. And both free throws good for Curry.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
And it's Drummond with the jam.
Well, Dragic has such an incredible feel for the game, understands where to deliver the pass and when.
Pass to Curry. Knocks it loose. And stolen by White. At the elbow, it's Drummond. Just 5 to shoot. Rebounded by the Nets. Watanabe's got 4 rebounds now tonight. On the wing, Irving. And again, it's the Nets missing. And so White will bring it up for Chicago. The pass to Dragic. And looks like the reset. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Now, here's Warren. He had 10 points in the win against Charlotte.
And don't forget about the work he did on the boards. His rebounding was a huge help in that game.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
TJ Warren, 2 shots.
The first one falls.
It seems to me, guys, that TJ Warren every year adds one more dimension to his game. We know this. This guy can play on the offensive end.
Both free throws good from Warren. Bulls have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter, just under 50% shooting. Curry against White. Shoots over Curry. He can't hit that time. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. And stolen by White. There's 1:54 left in the second quarter. Warren against Dragic. Shot clock at 5 for 3. And Curry pulls it down.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Now here's Levine. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Cleveland. White looking around. Drummond is doubled. Out to White. Drops in the tray. White's got 7 points.
Boy, you love to see this level of awareness from a big like Drummond. How about that feed to his teammate?
Timeout called the Nets.
Our loudest fans are getting T-shirts. Who wants one?
Some changes for Chicago. Williams comes in for Javonte Green. And it's DeRozan in for Zach LaVine. And a change for the Nets. Thomas checked in for Kyrie Irving. Now here's Curry. 7 points in the game. Here's Sumner. That one misses. Nice D from DeRozan. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Pass to Dragic. Jacks up a 3. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. DeRozan's got his 3rd assist on the night. Outside Thomas. Passes it to Watanabe. And it's sent back by Drummond. Thomas against White. He dishes it to DeRozan. And DeRozan throws it down.
Well, there's a tenacity, a ferocity right now about DeMar DeRozan. This guy seems to want the ball every time down the floor.
And so it's DeMar DeRozan making highlights for the Chicago Bulls. What a...
The Nets, 49.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Bulls.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny. DeMar DeRozan putting in some serious work for the team tonight. He had 13 points, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. Kenny, your thoughts on how the Bulls are playing?
We have to love the second unit. I mean, the effort they displayed, they're doing much more than giving the starters a break. We're seeing real intensity from them, particularly on the offense.
And over to the big fella, your thoughts on the Nets?
They've done a few things really well, but they're also giving away some opportunities. Turnovers are the main thing they need. I'm sure that's their halftime talk. Stay in control.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Bulls Youth Day.
Welcome back. The calendar has flipped over, and so have we, into the second half of our broadcast. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Williams and Vucevic hold down the post for him. The wing set for him, Levine and DeRozan. And it's Caruso in at the 1 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
He's doing everything he can to put this game to bed, and great score there to help his team.
Williams against O'Neal. He kicks to Durant. Here's Irving. Durant trying to break free. Got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good. Pass to Levine. Back to DeRozan. Williams against O'Neal. Bounce pass from Williams. Here's DeRozan. DeRozan. Again, Chicago.
And really, this is the time to push it. Try to extend that lead.
You know, they can make things much easier on themselves in the fourth if they just have a few more possessions like that.
Irving for three. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his fifth make on 9 shots from the floor.
And obviously, his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
The pass to O'Neal. Right at the free throw line. Here's Claxton. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Claxton's got his first basket.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish. They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
Nets trailed by 8. Outside, Simmons. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Claxton, no good. Bulls have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. Caruso looking for an opening. Pass to Levine. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant. KD's got his 4th rebound in this one.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Nikola Vucevic. Third personal
The Nets have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12.
Shooting for Brooklyn. Nicholas Claxton. Taking 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Good on the second free throw. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Outside DeRozan. Back to Caruso. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
It's his first trip to the line.
And 79% from the line a season ago. Pretty consistent there as a free throw shooter.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And so Caruso nails both of them. So it's Brooklyn now. 9-point game. Outside Durant. Simmons on the wing. Guarded by Levine. Out to KD. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons.
3.
Simmons got 4 assists in the game.
The ability to be ready to rise and fire in that situation is so important. Kevin Durant, no doubt.
DeRozan passes to Caruso. This one for 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. Passes it to Irving. And that one is off. Nice D from Williams. Pass to Caruso. Knocked away and stolen by Simmons. Here's Irving, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Guys, you have to love the way Irving uses his body to create contact inside and earn the trip to the stripe.
MyCAREER.
And a chance now to catch up on some numbers with the hustle stats for the Bulls.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And also, guys, the tenacity they've shown on the defensive end has been something else. Look at how many blocks they've tallied thus far.
And as many times as we've seen him at the free throw line tonight, I think by now we know what's going to happen.
And he sinks the second. Here's Levine. He's got 10. Outside DeRozan. The pass to Vucevic. Deflects the pass. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Caruso kicks to Levine. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Levine's got 6 in the quarter.
Boy, the form is beautiful from distance for Zach Levine. The elbow position, the follow through, the snap of the wrist, it's all there.
Without that one, the Bulls' lead has been cut down to 6 and the bucket from Claxton.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there, dead on target.
Caruso finds Vucevic. Got a hand on it. Levine against Simmons. Durant, the pass to Irving. Action coming off the assist from Katie. And now it's just a 4-point Bulls lead. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this time out also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball is slow to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated. And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
Now Levine, he's got 13. Dosunmu, the pass to Vucevic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. DeRozan finds Vucevic. It's deflected. Durant against DeRozan. Bounce pass from Durant. Simmons passes to Irving. Back to Simmons. Floats one up. He takes it up and lays it in. Simmons got the game tied up here for Brooklyn. And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. And Craig, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. I think it's a conversation.
Pass to Claxton. Outside Curry. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Williams passes to Levine. Pass to Vucevic. Outside DeRozan. Shoots over KD.
You can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Some changes for Chicago. Drummond's checked in for Patrick Williams. Jones comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's White in for Levine. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Watanabe is checked in. Chicago leading. Over in the corner, White. To the wing right side. With the fadeaway. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Vucevic has got his third basket of the night. Outside Irving. Claxton the pass to Durant. Good on the triple. Durant's got 17 now.
You can count on Kevin Durant to be consistent they score night after night after night.
Dosunmu, the pass to Drummond. Driving in. Oh, that's blocked. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. Here's Dosunmu. He has 5. Basket good.
Derek Jones Jr.
Here is Irving. The rebound by Dosunmu. Dosunmu's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Jones, no luck. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Here's Irving. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Dosunmu's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Jones. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
3rd personal foul.
First trip to the line for him here.
And a year ago, he was an 80% shooter
line for
at the line, so that's more than acceptable.
Derek Jones Jr. at the line for 2.
And that one falls for Jones. Chicago making a switch here. Dragic is checked in. And the Nets also making a change. Morris is checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Outside Irving. From 10 feet out, 2 points. That one goes. Irving's got 22 points.
Boy, at the rim, an undersized guard, Kyrie Irving may be the best to ever do it.
Jones finds Vucevic. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Outside Curry. Launches a 3. No good that time. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
Watanabe passes to Irving. Down low. Here's Morris. He doesn't hit that one. Good D by Drummond. Bulls leading by 5. Pass to Dosunmu. And Jones now atop the key. He feeds it to Dragic. Shot clock at 5. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Dragic has got his 2nd bucket of the night. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Here's Durant. It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries. Wow.
What a clever pass by Seth Curry. Watches closely for those developing opportunities.
And there's the pass to Dosunmu. Outside Dragic. Dosunmu, the pass to Drummond. Chicago needs to get a shot on. Dosunmu's shot is off. That's trailed by 5. Plays it up and banks it in. Irving's got 10 points in the quarter.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Jones looking for an opening. Pass to Drummond. Vucevic trying to get over. And it's Drummond missing. Outside Durant. No good on the last second attempt there. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Bulls lead by 3. From the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment.
76.
And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Setting the floor for the Nets. The guard set is Irving and Curry. And it's Durant, and it's Claxton in at the center, filling out the middle.
Much better job of just taking care of the basketball, really putting the onus on the defense.
The Bulls leading by 3. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Now, here's Dosunmu. Here's White. They get it back. Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Andre Drummond has attacked the glass offensively as long as he's been in the league. Boy, those second chance points come quickly to this guy.
And it's sent back by Drummond. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. Here's Curry. Over White.
Bringing a competitive energy to the defensive end. White stays connected to his man and plays with active hands. And after that trade request this summer, Kevin Durant's still a Brooklyn Net. The offers weren't enough to move the needle, and the decision was made to run it back. One thing's for sure, when you've got KD, you've got a chance.
That's good from DeMar DeRozan. Both free throws good from DeRozan. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Nets. Makes it off the glass. Irving's got 12 points here in the second half.
Well, this is one of the best in the league at converting off contact. What body control by Kyrie Irving.
Passes it to Dosunmu. Carries it from three-point range. And the Bulls lead by 8.
Well, after netting one in the first half, that's the second deep ball to go down for this guy.
And stolen by White. And White slams it in.
And at 6'5", White more than capable athletically, like the aggressiveness there.
Outside Curry. Back to Irving. Inside. Pass to Watanabe. Hits the three-point bomb.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Now the pass to Dosunmu. Pass to Williams. Pulls up. And Curry pulls it down. Curry's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, this team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Alex Caruso, who's checked in for Chicago.
Yuta Watanabe at the line for 1.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Passes to Caruso. Now Drummond outside DeRozan. And Durant sends it back.
Maybe the most underrated aspect of Kevin Durant's abilities as a basketball player, the defensive end.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Brooklyn.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
DeRozan, that's good. DeRozan's got 4 this quarter.
Well, that basket's all about the handle of DeMar DeRozan. He's worked hard to be able to navigate space.
And another great look at the 2K drive.
And a close game like this, you've got to dig deep and just find a way to make things happen.
Pass to Curry. Back to Irving. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his third foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Chicago making some changes. Vucevic checked in for Andre Drummond, and Zach LaVine subbed in for White.
Zach LaVine.
Caruso kicks to LaVine. Durant against DeRozan. Shoots over KD. Another shot. And Vucevic with the layup. Now it's a 6-point Bulls lead.
Well, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
Here's Watanabe. Offensive rebound. Claxton. Count it.
And you can just see by the way he fought for the putback that he still got a lot of gas in the tank.
And doing that kind of dirty work down low makes a huge difference in a game this close. What a play on the offensive glass.
Here's DeRozan. Brooklyn with the rebound. Curry's got his 5th rebound in this one. Durant with it. Williams picks him up. Irving can't hit. The Bulls leading by 4. Caruso with the ball. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Bulls, Patrick Williams. Taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And Williams drops them both. Nets trail by 6. And the pass to Watanabe. Curry on the wing. Looking to get it going. Chicago grabs the miss. DeRozan's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Outside, LaVine. Caruso against Irving. LaVine, good. And that's 15 points for Zach LaVine.
You know, I thought in the first half this guy was pressing. He was rushing. Now he's settled into the game.
Watanabe. He's guarded by Williams.
Oh, you have to love that effort. Getting after the basketball, fighting for a possession.
And the dunk by DeRozan.
I tell you, there might not be anyone in the league who enjoys a nice opportunity to send it in as DeMar DeRozan. How about the bounce in his step?
Irving passes to Claxton. And he goes in for the dunk.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Pass to Williams. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. DeRozan against KD. Vucevic with the bucket.
Well, Vucevic has a great understanding of the pick and roll game and his experience paying off there.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. You gotta like what DeMar DeRozan has done in this game.
He's just really a one-man wrecking crew down low, and with this timeout, they've got to make some adjustments because he's been steady and sound.
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, DeMar DeRozan.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Nets head coach was going over with his team. He said, look, you guys are playing physical, and I like that, but it has to be under control. We've committed way too many fouls. We've allowed way too many foul shots. Evan?
Thanks so much, David. Caruso, the pass to DeRozan. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
third personal
Very few
foul.
players in the NBA
Third
get to the
team
line
foul.
as often as DeMar DeRozan. There's
At
a
the
bit
line
of an
for
edge to
Chicago.
his game. He's not at all afraid.
DeRozan. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. Last season, of course, Marcus Smart won the Defensive Player of the Year. You know, Greg, it's rare to see a guard win it. Should perimeter players get more consideration from this point on?
It's tough, Kev. I do think they should. And I think the numbers, though, tend to favor the rim protectors, but it's only right to recognize great defense at every position, especially in an age of positionless basketball.
Fourth personal
Frank
foul.
Ben Simmons, one of
Second
4
team
players
foul.
in the entire history of the
At
NBA
the
to
line
average
for
at
the
least
net.
7 rebounds
Ben
and
Simmons.
7 assists per game
line for
through his
2.
first 4 seasons.
Think about it, joining Magic Johnson, Oscar Robinson, and Luka Doncic. That is some pretty elite level company.
No good on that one.
Say what you want about Ben Simmons and sometimes the challenges he has on the offensive end. He is a hard-playing defensive force who has windows of opportunity where he contributes offensively.
Royce O'Neal's checked in for the Nets. That one misses.
And they are shooting themselves in the foot here. They've lost their touch at the line. The percentage continues to drop from where it was in that first half.
After taking some time to find his rhythm, he's been unstoppable since the break.
Outside, Simmons. It's Durant on the wing. Passes it to Claxton. Shot clock at 6. Here's Simmons, and that one
Ben
good.
Simmons.
6'11", 240 pounds, able to absorb contact. Ben Simmons, easy work.
Pass to Williams. Beyond the arc. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist.
Patrick Williams.
DeRozan's got 6 assists in the game. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Nets. They trail by 14. And Simmons kicks to Irving. Shoots over Caruso. Irving can't hit.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Bean passes to DeRozan. There's the dish to Vucevic. It's deflected. Nets trailed by 14. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Well, because of his size, when he's on the interior with the ball in his hands, Ben Simmons is a problem.
At the line for the Nets, Ben Simmons. Taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Chicago with the ball. They're on an 18-7 run. Bean passes to Vucevic. Back to Levine from downtown. O'Neal with the rebound. Nets trailed by 13. Dishes to Durant. Shoots from 8. Good as the jump shot falls. KD's got 21 in the game.
Yeah, Kevin Durant working right there on the interior. This guy, if you allow him to touch the paint, he will put it home.
Caruso kicks to Levine. Back to Caruso. And again, Chicago. No good for the Nets. This one not looking good. Simmons finds KD. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Levine
2 minutes
passes to
remaining in the
Williams.
game. 2 minutes.
And here is Caruso. Vucevic down low. Here's Levine. It's sent back down by Simmons. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. Two on the clock. Here's Vucevic. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. KD passes to O'Neal. Outside for Durant. Over DeRozan. That doesn't go either for Durant.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Here's Caruso. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Outside Irving. DeRozan against KD. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for Chicago.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for DeMar DeRozan.
What a selfless effort tonight. He's done such a great job finding guys in their appropriate spots.
And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Here's Caruso. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control.